Hey, my friends, jumping into the Warning Tidal Rising documentary. I will do this in 4 parts. I don't like to sit here that long, guys, to do like a 20-minute video with me talking will turn into a half an hour. So I always break them up. Nobody ever watches the whole thing, it seems, unless they're in shorter parts. And I really love this band, so I want to learn more about them. From Monterrey, Mexico, Daniela on guitar, Paulina on drums, Alejandra on bass, power trio. And I really got to thank my good friend Eric for suggesting this band. I'm totally blown away, guys. You know, I've always loved power trios like Triumph. Just incredible. So anyway, we're going to do this. So shoot me a request. Happy to do them. But before I deep dive into them, which I'm going to, I just want to learn a little bit more. I know they've been playing since they were like knee-high to a grasshopper. So let's jump in.
We obviously started playing here in Mexico. We're Mexicans, we're from Mexico. So our first shows were always here in our home and then just across the country. And I feel like we've seen it grow over the years and how we started and just our crowd. And it makes me so excited that people my age are looking for this energy and like this music specifically. There aren't a lot of female.
They give me goosebumps when they play, guys. That's how you know it's a good band or a good song.
There aren't a lot of female-led rock bands, female, like, only woman rock bands. So she started working as a young teen, a kid. We didn't even start out as women. Like, we started out as little girls in this industry. Children, literally.
Wow, look at this.
It involves a lot, and we were doing it with our parents. Like we were pretty protected. Like they supported us so much. They got us into lessons. Like they bought us our instruments. Like they give us the liberty to like really concentrate on music.
Because imagine you're like just a teenager, maybe 13, and you want to do this, but of course there's tons of different things that you want to try out and do. So like sticking with it was also hard, you know.
Band started out as a 5-member band. Our parents are part of the band. Right now, obviously, our family has grown a bit more, like with our team, our management, and everyone that works with us. But as we keep on working, that is always like the center of everything, and everyone we start working with starts feeling like family, because we've always had that vibe. We've learned how to be like disciplined and responsible and like level-headed. And I feel like that's really important for the industry that we're in. So a big hug to mom and dad for everything.
That's the way you gotta be, guys. My son, we've tried drums, guitar, bass, keyboards, just not into it. However, my son is like a super, super talented artist. He's 13. He'll be 14 this coming August. I mean, he wants to be in cartoons. Drawing cartoons or, for like, I don't know, like Nickelodeon or, comic books. And he's incredible. So in order for him to do that, he needs like good, artist things like markers, and they sell Copic markers. They're called Copic markers. They're wicked expensive. They're like an alcohol base. It's not like the hard marker. They're softer, so you can like really, do things, like curves and stuff. This kid is incredible. Right now he's actually painting a mural on his wall of all of his favorite video game villains. It's super cool. So yeah, when your son or daughter shows interest in something, yeah, I mean, get them lessons. Don't force them to do it. A lot of kids, I mean, come on, they don't stick to piano lessons or guitar lessons, but encourage them. Even if they're like in school band and it just hurts your ears, that's awesome. I love it. You're doing so good. Just keep encouraging them. And when you do, sometimes this is what happens, just like with the warning. So much love and respect to the girls' parents for supporting them. Without that support, we wouldn't be loving this band. And I love this band. Come on.
What we think really got us into this energetic music and rock and roll was definitely the Rock Band, the video game. We loved to play that game, and it was so fun that we just looked at the
Never
screen.
played it.
And we want to do that. I told my dad, I want to play the guitar. And he's like, are you sure? And I was like, of course. By the first week, my fingers hurt so much that I was like, please, no. But I fell in love with it, and there was no going back.
I don't usually interrupt solos, and I'm going to go back to this. Wow. Oh, man. Listen to that talent. I see some orange amplification in there behind them, too. Nice. British.
There was no going back.
Orange.
I've been playing
Nice.
for 13 years. I don't like that number, but okay, 13 years. And, I've been playing since I was a little kid. I would always play on the drums, like the toy drums. And I remember I really liked hitting things. So it was like a perfect match for me. And my dad saw that I have really good coordination. And he asked me hey, are you up for lessons? Do you want to give it a shot? And I was like, yeah. Nobody wanted to give me lessons. I looked like a toddler.
I mean,
and
you were
I was
6, you were
super short.
smaller.
Playing the drums, it didn't look very, very promising for me. But I met one teacher and I had a test class, and the teacher was like, "Oh, leave her with me. She'll
test
be
class.
good. Let's do this."
I have never heard of going to lessons for a test to see if an instructor wants to take you on. Maybe it's a time thing. They only have so much time. However, I totally disagree with that. If somebody wants lessons, that's what you're there for. You give them the lessons. If they stick to it, awesome. If they don't, well, you tried. But I'm assuming it's like a time thing. You know what I mean? But I hate to see kids getting turned away because they didn't pass that instructor's test to see if they had any natural aptitude for it. You know what I mean? That's just kind of strange to me.
My parents bought me my first bass, and of course I was really young and really short, and I couldn't play a full-scale bass, so they bought me a smaller bass, which I have right here.
Right there.
Yeah. It's really small, and I still couldn't play that, and I learned for about a month, and then we started playing together immediately. So I didn't really have that much time to get used to my instrument before we started playing together.
Okay, wait.
But-
I know that this isn't part of it. I'm going to ask you a question.
Do it.
Because it's
Do it.
Because I know. This isn't my place, but I will. Because there's a lot of people who tell you, why don't you play with a pick? Because normally rock
that's
music
true.
is just
It's like
but
pick.
you, from the start, it
I
was
always play with my
finger
fingers.
style.
I know how to play with a pick now, and I really do like the sound of it. But I don't know, I just always played with my fingers, and I do feel more comfortable with my fingers, even though I do play more on time with a pick. It's weird. It does hurt more though, but
I get it. It's like when I play without shoes and when I play with
Yeah,
shoes.
yeah,
I get it. The big turning point
Nice.
in our careers, like we did our Enter Sandman cover, which went viral. But I feel like the point where we were like, we really want to do this, like for the rest of our lives, was when we started writing our own music and releasing our own stuff. That was like, whoa! Like we can create something,
Yeah.
put it out in the world, and people react to it. It was just something that we really, really like.
Well, here I am reacting to it. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Wow. I love hearing their story, you know, and this is why I do these documentaries. I just want to learn. All right, we'll go a little bit further.
And people react to it. It was just something that we really, really liked and looked forward to. So now that we're doing what we do today, like I just feel like it's the thing that really keeps us going, our music.
All right, guys, we're going to stop here, and we'll jump back in later. Wow. What a super cool group of sisters rocking in your face. I am super honored to actually react to this band. It's just so good. And you guys see what I mean here. We went 6 minutes or so into the video, a little over 6 minutes, and the video is 11 minutes, almost 12 minutes long. That's why I do them that way. All right, my friends, I will be back with more of this tomorrow. Have a great night, and we'll see you soon.